Okay, today's April 1st, 2022. We're in front of the D.C. Public Library, the Martin Luther King Jr. branch. And could you tell us your name?
My name is Darrell West.
And could you tell us how long you've lived in Washington, D.C.?
63 years.
63 years. So today we're here, we're looking at downtown. We're in downtown and we're talking about how has downtown changed over the course of your life. What are the things you remember about downtown?
Well, starting from when I was a youth, downtown represented a different part of the city where you could come, socialize, be with the people, see what the city was about, shop freely, have a good time, and it was for all people. It was more like a mainstay for everyone to come and join in and find out what's going on with the city, how the city has changed for the good or the bad, how things has happened, positive and negative, how things have to really be said so they will not be misunderstood.
And do you remember any particular places you used to come down to, maybe in this area when you were young?
Yes, back in the day, most shopping places we went to were places like Hardee's, there was a shoe store, Sunny Surplus was down here. We had different kind of movie theaters that were down in this area that was moved out, long gone. Of course, the library had been redone, and it's nice. It's for the better. Everything down here is a betterment for a good look for the city, and it's a nice look. It's positive.
Okay. And what was Sunny Surplus? A surplus army store?
Sunny Surplus was a surplus army store. You can go buy certain shoes and certain army gear, camouflage. This is back in the early 70s.
In the early 70s, and that was just kind of the style?
Yes, it was our own style. In the 70s on up to the 80s and the 90s, and where we're in the 2000s now, it's totally different. The city is different.
And what's that?
The city is different. We had a Heck Company down here. We had a woolworm loafer. The Catholic school was always here. We had all vendors. All kind of vendors could come and do what they had to do to sell their wares. It was an open door policy.
And tell me a little bit about those movie theaters.
The Lincoln Theater, which is on U Street, of course. The theater down here we have called Lowe's Palace. It was on 13th and F Street, I think it was. The Warner Theater, the Ford Theater, which is still here, the Lincoln Theater, where Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. But it's basically the same city, but it's a better look, a better feel, cleaner, different leadership. You know, and it's really good. It's not for the bad, it's for the good.
And what about Chinatown? Do you remember how that might have changed?
Chinatown was always a place we would all go. Everybody could go to Chinatown and get anything that you had. It was fine. It was open policy. We never had no problem with the Chinese people. They had the Chinese festival every year. They always did everything downtown they were supposed to do down here for everyone. They had open policy. Crime was low because everybody was joining in on what was going on. But we got to remember now, we had a mayor at the time that was about the city. Marion Barry was his name.
Oh, you're talking about Marion Barry, yeah?
Yes. He was good for the city.
Okay, when he came in, and that was later 70s, right?
No, he came in
earlier.
Gotcha. Early mid 70s. He was our mayor for life as we call it.
Okay.
So therefore, you know.
And do you remember what this area was like before the library was built?
Before the library was here, wow. Across the street it was a YWCA on the other side over there. The library was part of a church, I think it was, on one of these corners. The Catholic church was there, and the other church that was here, I think it was, if I'm not sure, it was an AMA African American church.
Okay. And did you go to that church at all? Or
I didn't attend it, but my family had come here before when the ground was here.
I see.
Because, of course, through change and justification, you're going to have certain things that's going to change. But it's for the good. The city is in good hands. That's beautiful.
And what neighborhood were you in when you grew up?
Ward 1.
Ward 1?
Yes. It was the northwest sector of the city. Northwest sector of the city.
Okay.
Where Cardozo, Roosevelt.
Gotcha. So not far from here. You were walking.
Right, Howard University. I would walk downtown.
You would walk downtown?
We would walk downtown. Banneker High School. Banneker Junior High School at the time.
Okay.
It's now Banneker High School. And as things change, you know, it's for schools are getting better. people moving in and helping the city do better. So therefore, the change is good. I think the change is for the better.
So when you were a teenager, would you come down here with your friends and
Yes, I
hang
would.
out?
We would visit down here all the time from 7th grade on to 12th. I would come down here all the time. Every weekend, we would come down here to Flag Brother Shoes. That's another one. Flag Brother Shoe Store.
Okay.
G.C. Murphy's. Woolworth and Local, like I told you. Heck Company is down here. All the places we come and shop.
Just go hang out at the stores?
Yes.
And what about the parks or the sidewalks? Or
Freedom Plaza. They always have concerts on Freedom Plaza.
Okay.
They always do free concerts. Like the band I played in, we did free concerts. We were with the Showmobile at the time.
That was the name of your band, Showmobile?
No, the name of my band was Mass Extinction Band and Show.
Mass Extinction.
Yeah. We had a record go #1 in the UK.
Nice.
14 weeks time.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, there was a dance craze at the time called a Happy Feet. It wasn't just in the United States, it was all over the country. People in China play it, Africa, everywhere. Everyone plays that record because it got national.
And how'd you get your band together?
It's a family group. We started with some friends around in our neighborhood. There was 2 guys in the neighborhood that started with my brothers. So then I came on. Later on, we all just started the family. The family took the whole movement. James Brown came in and picked us up. We had the Godfather Soul and the Godfather Go-Go. I played with both of them.
All right. And what? Where would you perform? What were
All over the city.
all over?
Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, the whole DMV. We were part of it all. We didn't say no to no mayor. We did everything they asked us to do within reason. We didn't do anything illegal, but that wasn't what we were about. I lived my life on Northwest, Northeast, and part of Southeast sector. Mostly Northwest and Northeast. I didn't have to live in Southeast. I went to the Southeast because of my friends and the different things, the program, the court system and all.
I see. And what were your favorite venues in the city?
Favorite venues were the parks, Rockwood Park, National Zoo.
Yeah. Okay.
We always go to the monument. At the time, everybody can go to the monument. Now it's different because of the covert and different things that transpire in the city, you know. But D.C. as a whole is a good place to be, good place to raise a family. It's like any other major city, a metropolis, where you can go and find good things and bad things. Colleges are essential here. Georgetown, American University, Howard University. You have Maryland University not that far. You could go down to Virginia to Northern Virginia Community College. You had community college, Montgomery College. It was everything for everybody in the city. DC is a place where anybody can come and find good times. Of course, you got bad and good and everything. But we don't look for the bad. We try to look for the good,
Right.
positive.
Right. Okay. And do you have any favorite memories of shows that you did?
All the shows I did, I can still remember now. Played at every venue, every Howard Theater. We played at Cherries, which is over in Southeast. In Northwest, we played at a place called the Metro Club. In Northwest, we always played at Northwest Gardens. We played at Northeast Gardens. We played at so many places in the city you could play at venues.
Did you play downtown at all?
All the time.
Okay.
Every summer we played downtown.
And where would you play here?
We played at the Department of Recreation. He had us at Freedom Plaza. Raymond Gray was his name.
Used to that.
He's deceased now. He was the director of the Department of Recreation. We also went through the Roving Leaders program at the time. It was another program that they had with the Showmobile, and they all working together in conjunction to make sure the city had equal opportunity for everybody. But of course, we know it's not going to always be equal. It's going to always be a balance of power. But we can still look at it as a positive thing. So if we look at it in a positive light, there's no reason we don't get upset about it.
Nice. Okay. And what was your role in the band?
I play bass guitar.
Okay.
And I was what they call a lead rapper on the microphone. I could play bass, talk, and sing at the same time.
Okay.
My family was more like the Jacksons.
I see. Yeah.
It was 9 of us, and we all played in the band.
Oh, nice.
One sister.
And are they still around in the?
Oh, we still playing.
You're still
Yeah.
playing. That's
We're
good.
Experience Unlimited, Trouble Funk, who you just heard on your air.
Yep.
Rare Essence, Proper Utensil. Petworth is Uptown, the Peacemakers. All these bands we still trying to pull this movement back together because this library is a part of the Junkyard Band, the Backyard Band. Those are the bands that came and watched us, and now they're leading us. So that's how the positivity or the evolution of the city is really good. It's really nice.
All right.
I love the library and what they do. I just went inside and I really loved it.
All right, could you talk a little bit more about the role the library plays in the
library plays the whole role in the city. Because when you can come and read, sit down and have serenity and peace, and all genres, not just one. The Martin Luther King Library has everything for everybody. I just went there and seen a new facelift. I'm very, very, very satisfied with it. It's a nice venue. It's for the better. And nothing I don't see anything. I see people getting along. No confusion, people helping people. This is how it's supposed to be in the city. This city is positive. And we gotta remain that way. Even with this interview you're giving me right now, you're not leading me to what I'm saying. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. And the truth don't need no proof.
Fantastic. Well, why don't we leave it there?
I thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
And
I
please,
appreciate it.